Good day, sir. Classmates, we are the group 2 and our topic is goal settings. So before that, I will introduce myself. I am Matthew Dems B. Daan. My members are Bren Canyada, John Ray Cortez, uh, Carl J. Daitik, Adrian Gakrama, Junday Vlapot, Junday Panilagaw, and John Pataganao. So what is goal setting? Goal setting is a process that starts with careful consideration of what you want to achieve and ends with a lot of hard work to actually do it. In between, there are some very well defined steps that transcend the specifics of each goal. Knowing these steps will allow you to formulate goals that you can accomplish. Contents of goal settings. Importance of goal settings. Introduction of importance of goal settings. Number 1. Goals give you focus. So my groupmates will discuss it about that. So number 2. Goals help measure progress. Number 3. Goal helps you stay motivated. Number 4. Helps you beat procrastination. Number 5. You achieve more. Number 6. Helps you determines what you wanna do. So becoming a better student. 7. Goal makes the students better. Question. What is the importance of setting a goal? So setting goals gives you long-term vision and short-term motivation. It focuses your acquisition of knowledge and helps you to organize your time and your resources so that you can make the most of your life. There's a quote by Bruce Lee: "A goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at." So, I think it means that true success is all about working towards meaningful goals and your dream. Further tips for setting your goals. State each goal as positive statement. Express your goals positively. Execute this technique well. Is a much better goal than "don't make this stupid mistake." So mas better ang execute this technique well, or don't do like don't make this stupid mistake. Be precise. Set precise goals, putting in dates, times, and amounts so that you can measure achievement. If you do this, you'll know exactly when you have achieved the goal, and you can take complete satisfaction from achieving it. Setting priorities. When you have several goals, give you each a priority. This helps you to avoid too many goals and helps you to direct your attention to the most important ones. Write goals down. This crystallizes them and gives more force. Keep operational goals small. Keep the low-level goals that you are working towards small and achievable. If a goal is too large, then it can seem that you are not making progress towards it. Keeping goals small and incremental gives more opportunities for reward. Set performance goals, not outcome goals. You should take care to set goals over which you have as much control as possible. It can quite dispiriting to fail achieve a personal goal for reason beyond your control. Set realistic goals. It is important to set goals that you can achieve. All sorts of people. For example, employers, parents, social media, or society. You can set unrealistic goals for you. They will often do this in ignorance of your own desires and ambition.
Hello everyone, my name is Brenjan Cañeda and my topic is goals give you focus. So, setting goals helps trigger new behaviors, helps guide your focus and help you sustain that momentum in life. Goals also help align your focus and promote a sense of self-mastery. In the end, you can't manage what you don't measure and you can't improve upon something that you don't properly manage. That is why when you set a goal, it will automatically gives you focus if you will gonna commit that goal and to achieve it. How often do you set goals? How often? We all know that setting goals is important, but we often don't realize how important they are as we continue to move to life. That is really true, because when we set a goal and we don't have any focus on that goal that we can achieve it, we don't realize how important it is. And there are 5 reasons why goal setting will improve your focus. Goals triggers behavior. That is the first reason why goal setting will improve your focus. So I will explain to you why goals trigger behavior. And having a clear, compelling goal mobilizes your focus towards actionable behavior. In other words, goal setting should motivate you. As said in this PPT, that goal setting should motivate you. Because when you set a goal and you give your focus to it, it will motivate you to achieve that goal. And it will trigger your behavior. You will discipline yourself, and there are many things to do that when you are focused on your goal. And second is, goals guide your focus. Why goals guide your focus? Because when you set a goal, you naturally direct your attention toward a next step, and as a result, it will lead yourself in the right direction, which forces your actions, your behavior to follow. Excuse me. Why goals guide your focus? So for me, it will guide my focus because when I set a goal and I am really, I am really addicted to that goal that I can achieve it. It will guide my focus, and my attention towards that goal is something like it will lead myself, and it will give me to the right direction. Yes. Number 3, goals sustain momentum. Seeing progress is addicting. Do you agree to that one? No, seriously, seeing progress is not addicting, because it's literally addicting because of the dopamine released in your brain after attaining a reward. And you can experience this when, for example, you join to a bodybuilding, and when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can see that your progress is not that big, and you need to improve yourself and get that progress to a higher level. That is why when you can say that progress is addicting. And just as a snowball grows in size as it were rolled down a hill, momentum works the same way. Number 4, goals align your focus. Goal setting help you align focus with behavior because you get feedback on your progress. Yes, that is true. Because the actions you take or avoid offer clues about your values, beliefs, challenges, strengths, and weaknesses, which allow you to course correct as necessary and reset your goal achievement strategy and subsequently your focus. So for me, goal align your focus. It will align your focus when you have a goal, because you will experience more when you have a goal, because you are, what you call it one, you are really gonna do whatever it takes to achieve that goal in yourself. You will improve yourself and improve your focus also. So that is why goals align your focus. Number 5, goal setting promotes self-mastery. Perhaps the most important reason why goals work is because they build character. Actually, achieving goals builds character, while the process of goal setting is important because it helps unearth and identify what's truly important to you. Pursuing your goals is the real money maker, literally and figuratively, because it builds self-efficacy. It develops yourself as the type of person who can achieve goals. So goal setting promotes self-mastery. That is why when you set a goal, you will experience yourself that I'm the master of myself. Yes, because when you set a goal, there are many things that will change in your life, because you need to discipline yourself, and as you discipline yourself, it will the surroundings will change, and for you it is not normal. It is not normal because wala ka maanad ba nana, wala ka maanad sa mga nahitabo, and actually achieving goals builds character. It will build your character, and it will build more about yourself, the skills you want to do and the skills you are capable of, and it will enhance your skill also when you set a goal. And that is why it promotes self-mastery, because you have a goal and you have a focus, and when you need to achieve that goal, you must improve yourself and change yourself, and you can actually do it when the time comes and you're the one who will set a goal and achieve it. So for me, I will advise to you guys, when you set a goal, you must not di ka magdali, kay para nako lang, di ka magdali, kay it will take time, and it will call it one, there's a process when you set a goal, and it will improve your life also. Thank you, God bless, and that's all.
So, good afternoon everyone, and my topic is goal setting. Goals help you to stay motivated. So, goals give you a direction to focus on that measurable and has in point. This can help you to stay motivated. Choose goals that interest you. You are much more likely to stay motivated if you are working towards something that you genuinely want to do or achieve, rather than what others people want for you. So, question: how does goal setting effective motivation? So, goal setting theory is a technique used to raise incentives for employees to complete work quickly and effectively. Goal setting leads to better performance by increasing motivation and efforts, but also through increasing and improving the feedback quality. So, tips for getting and staying motivated. So, So positive, negative motivation, how to become and stay motivated. So motivation is what drives us to make the things happen. But staying motivated is not always easy. Get some tips on how to become and stay motivated and suggestion for what to do if you just can't get into gear. So positive and negative motivation. So positive motivation focus on the positive things that will happen when you take action. For example, finishing this assignment means I'm only a step away from being qualified. So negative motivation focus on the negative backlash that will occur if you don't take action. So, for example, if I don't finish this assignment in the next few hours, I fail my course. So how to become and stay motivated? So set goals. So goals give you direction to focus on one that measurable and has an endpoint. This can help you to stay motivated. So choose goals that interest you. So you are much likely to stay motivated if you are working towards something that you genuinely want to do or achieve. So rather than what others people want for you. So finishing things that interest you within goals that don't. Sometimes other people set goals or tasks for us that we don't find interesting or want to do. So, make your goal public. If you tell someone or write down your goal, you have essentially made a promise to keep your words. So, plot your progress. So create a visual representation of how you are coming closer to achieving the goal you have set yourself. Pilot your progress. So, break up your goals. So start with easier tasks and work your way up to bigger challenge. So, use rewards. So promise yourself some sort of rewards each time you complete a step or task. So, don't do it alone. So join a class or find a teacher or someone you can share the experience with. So other people's encouragement to keep going can be a big boost to your motivation, particularly when you are doing it though. So that's all.
Goals help you stay motivated. Goals give you a direction to focus on, one that's measurable and has an endpoint. This can help you to stay motivated. Choose goals that interest you. You're much more likely to stay motivated if you're working towards something that you genuinely want to do or achieve rather than what other people want for you. Questions: how does goal setting affect motivation? So, goal setting theory is a technique used to raise incentives for employees to complete work quickly and effectively. In short, goal setting is another way for you to give yourself some motivation to work more efficiently, because you are expecting to gain something in return for your good work. Uh, Goal setting leads to better performance by increasing motivation and efforts, but also through increasing and improving the feedback quality. Okay, here's some tips for getting and staying motivated. Positive and negative motivation. Motivation is what drives us to make things happen. Like I said earlier, having a motivation gives you a reason to work efficiently. But staying motivated isn't always easy. Get some tips on how to become and stay motivated and suggestions for what to do if you just can't get into the gear. So, having a motivation alone sometimes isn't enough, is what the sentence would like to say. So positive and negative motivation. What is positive and negative motivation? Positive motivation focuses on the positive things that will happen when you take action. For example, finishing this assignment means I'm only a step away from being qualified. So positive motivation, in short, is from the word itself, positive. You're expecting something positive to happen. In negative motivation naman, focus on the negative backlash that will occur if you don't take action. Dili kuan sa ingon nga negative motivation bati. So tuod bati jud siya, pero this will make you motivate yourself to do your work because of the negative motivation. Negative motivation simply means you are expecting what negative things would happen if dili nimo buhaton imong work. You are expecting something negative to happen if you don't do your work. How to become and stay motivated? Set goals. Goals give you a direction to focus on one that's measurable and has an endpoint. You need to set goals. For example, you're writing an essay. You need to do at least 3 paragraphs today in order for you to have an easy writing the next day. Choose goals that interests you. You're much more likely to stay motivated if you're working towards something that you genuinely want to do or achieve, rather than what other people want for you. So choose goals. For example, your goal is to write. Your goal is to become the number one writer in the in your barangay, or let's say in your country. So you work hard. You imagine things, how good it will be if you succeed. Find things that interest you within goals that don't. Sometimes other people set goals or tasks for us that we don't find interesting or want to do. Make your goal public. If you tell someone or write down your goal, you've essentially made a promise to keep your word. Plot your progress. Draw or create a visual representation of how you're coming closer to achieving the goal you've set yourself. Break up your goal. Start with easier tasks and work your way up to the bigger challenges. Use rewards. Promise yourself some sort of reward each time you complete a step or task. Don't do it alone. This is very important. No? Don't do it alone. Join a class or find a teacher or someone you can share the experience with. Other people's encouragement to keep going can be a big boost to your motivation, particularly when you're doing it tough. Okay, so don't do it alone. Don't just keep it to yourself. You need to share it with, like say for example, your family. If you're not comfortable with your family, do it. Share it with your friends or your the one you have a relationship with, or your girlfriend or boyfriend. This way, you can they can keep in touch with you. Like for example, things get tough. Things aren't going the way as planned. They can boost up your confidence. That's all. Thank you.
So good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. I am Adrian Gakrama, and I'll discuss about the helps you beat procrastination. Helps you beat procrastination. The most effective process I found for goal setting is to break your tasks down into manageable steps. Write them down and make sure they're smart. This acronym stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-oriented. So question, what type of goals can you set to help stop procrastination? Your goals should, always remember that your goals should be smart, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based. And try taking small steps at a time toward your smaller goals until some of your bigger goals are reached. So the 5 steps to help you overcome procrastination. Number 1 is get to know how you procrastinate and remove temptation. Aim for good enough. Set smart goals and write them down. 4 is be nice to yourself. And 5 is whatever you do, do it with intention and permission. So number 1, get to know how you procrastinate and remove temptation. The easiest way to free yourself from usual distractions is by changing your environment to one you associated with work. You're more likely to hold yourself accountable and less likely to fall into procrastination traps. So this is ways you need to free yourself or go out into your environment or take time to yourself, just like it. Number 2 is aim for good enough. Perfectionists and pressures us to procrastinate say that 10 times fast because we have unrealistically inflexible high expectations for ourselves. We feel overwhelmed and paralyzed. We don't want to make a mistake or screw up. So we need to in setting goals, we need to aim for good enough. We need to aim whatever goals we want. Set smart goals and write them down. The most effective process I've found for goal setting is to break your tasks down into manageable steps. Write them down and make sure they're smart. Before you set your goals, you need to realize to think that your goals are always smart, and always in setting goals you always ask why I'm setting these goals. This goal is good for me or just like it. Specific, describe exactly what you plan to do. Stay away from vague statements like I'm going to do work. Measurable, making your goals measurable helps you to feel more certainty and less overwhelmed because you can tell where to start and finish. In the previous example, 500 words makes the goal measurable. Attainable. So attainable, make sure your goal is attainable, that you have control over meeting it. If writing the report depends on a college getting numbers to you, sometime this week, your goal might not be attainable. Realistic. Be realistic when your goal setting. Notice I said 500 words, not 5,000 words. Think at what you'd expect from a friend or college in a similar position. So time-oriented. Write down the actual time you plan on actioning your goal and write it into your schedule. Number 4 is be nice to yourself. Shame is rarely a helpful emotion. Yet it's something we feel far often as a result of our inner critics. We shame ourselves more frequently than we're aware, judging our behavior or our work, our interactions, our appearances, and so on. We have good intentions, breathing ourselves up for whatever we've done or not done in an avenue toward changing that behavior. So whatever you do it with intention and permission. So if you're having a particularly difficult time focusing and being productive, consider just giving yourself permission to do whatever you're doing with intention and become skilled at determining how it's meaningful for you. So that's all. Thank you, sir.
Good day, sir. My name is John D.B. Flapot. So, helps you achieve more. Setting goals gives you a long-term vision and short-term motivation. It focuses your acquisition of knowledge and helps you to organize your time and your resources so that you can make the most of your life. If you have achieved a particular aim or effect, you succeed in doing it or causing it to happen, usually after a lot of effort. So, questions. Why does effective goal setting help us to achieve goal? So, setting effective goals helps to be prepared and informed decisions regarding the task. Achieving goals. When you've achieved a goal, take the time to enjoy the satisfaction of having done so. Observe the implications of the goal achievement and observe the progress that you've made towards other goal. If the goal was a significant one, reward yourself appropriately. All of this helps you build the self-confidence you deserve. Achieving goals. With the experience of having achieved these goals, review the rest of your goal plans. So number 1, if you achieve the goal too easily, make your next goal harder. So number 2, if the goal took a dispiriting length of time to achieve, make the next goal a little easier. So number 3, if you learn something that you would lead you to change other goals, do so. So number 4, if you notice a deficit in your skills despite achieving the goal, decide whether to set goals to fix this. So, goals. What are they and what aren't they? Before setting goals, you need to know what a goal is. So, a goal is something you want to achieve. It's desired result that you or a group of people plan and commit to achieving. Goals are often long-term. They relate to people life and career plans or the long-term goals of company or organization. Put simply, a goal is a dream with a deadline. So, how to get goals and achieve them? Set the stage of your goal setting success. So don't defeat your efforts before you even start to work on accomplishing your desired goals. Set yourself up for success rather than failure by applying these 10 goal setting tips and start achieving what you want to achieve. So that's all. Thank you.
Hi everyone, and good morning sir. I'm John Michael Astorga Pataganao. I'm the one to report the number 6 in setting goals. 6. Helps you determine what you want to do. The process of setting goals helps you choose where you want to go in life. By knowing precisely what you want to achieve, you know where you have to concentrate your efforts. You'll also quickly spot the distractions that can so easily lead you astray. Questions. How do goals help you determine what you want in life? Setting goals helps trigger new behaviors, helps guides your focus, and helps you sustain that momentum in life. Planning to live your life your way. Many people feel as if they're adrift in the world. They work hard, but they don't seem to get anywhere worthwhile. A key reason that they feel this way is that they haven't spent enough time thinking about what they want from life and haven't set themselves formal goals. After all, would you set out on a major journey with no real idea of your destination? Probably not. How to set a goal? First, consider what you want to achieve and then commit to it. Set smart, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Goals that motivate you and write them down to make them feel tangible. Then, plan the steps you must take to realize your goal and cross off each one as you work through them. Starting to set personal goals. First, you create your big picture of what you want to do with your life or over, say, the next 10 years, and identify the large scale goals that you want to achieve. Then, you break this down into the smaller and smaller targets that must hit to reach your lifetime goals. Finally, once you have your plan, you start working on it to achieve these goals. Step 1. Setting lifetime goals. First, career, financial, education, family, artistic, attitude, physical, pleasure, and the last one, public service. Step 1. Setting lifetime goals. Spend some time brainstorming these things and then select one or more goals in each category that best reflect dreaming again so that you have a small number of really significant goals that you can focus on. As you do this, make sure that the goals that you have set are ones that you genuinely want to achieve, not ones that your parents, family, or employers might want. If you have a partner, you probably want to consider what he or she wants. However, make sure that you always remain true to yourself. Step 2. Setting smaller goals. First, once you have set your lifetime goals, set a 5-year plan of smaller goals that you need to complete if you are to reach your lifetime plan. Then, create a 1-year plan, 6-month plan, and 1-month plan of progressively smaller goals that you should reach to achieve your lifetime goals. Each of these should be based on the previous plan. Next, then create a daily to-do list of things that you should do today work towards your lifetime goals. Setting smaller goals. At an early stage, your smaller goals might be to read books and gather information on the achievement of your higher level goals. This will help you improve the quality and realism of your goal setting. Finally, review your plans and make sure that they fit the way in which you want to live your life. That's all, sir.
So, good afternoon, sir. I'm Rogel Panilagaw, and my topic is Goals Make the Student Better. Goals holds students accountable. Setting a goal obligates an individual to take actions, regardless of the obstacles that may be in place. As such, it can encourage students to develop critical skills, new problem-solving techniques, and a better understanding of how to overcome issues. Question: can goal motivate students? For instance, goals lead to higher effort, mobilize energy and direct attention and action. Goals also motivate learners to develop new useful strategies, which may enable them to get to their learning targets. Once the goal is achieved, a learner experiences feelings of satisfaction and further motivation. Why setting goals is important for students? From an academic perspective, goals improve performance by ensuring cadets remain accountable for their own failures and successes, propelling themselves forward through a selection of small achievements, design of small to design to break down a larger purpose. What more, settings and achieving goals translate to feelings of success and confidence for students, which in turn leads to greater confidence and productivity. Goals keep students moving forward. Writing a specific goal into a calendar of journal gives students writing to work and plan toward. When written down, these goals form an external representation of inner desire to get a higher grade, progress with sports skills, or achieving a new rank. They are a constant reminder of what that student wants to accomplish. Goal setting even fuel ambition and confidence by encouraging determination through difficult periods and offering a sense of pride when success finally arrives. Goals makes the student want to be better. Without goals, the students subject themselves to a developed or natural set of action that are there to keep them feeling safe and comfortable without offering any opportunities for growth. In other words, goals allow students to tap in their inner potential by giving them target to strive toward. This target, these targets makes young adults winter in new situation, new contexts, and new challenges that place them instantly in the right position for growth and development. Goals prepare students for adulthood. Through goal setting, student learns that hard work and good habits almost are the key to success. Because of this, they discover a level of respect for the dedication and determination required to achieve further important goals in life. Not all is goal setting important for helping students get more out their academic experiences, but it also means that they will continue to use the same skill in the future to apply for a ranking job or achieve a new promotion. That's all. Thank you.